Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm reacting to Steve Harvey Done Responded, and it's kind of a clickbait title, let's be honest. Because it's not actually Steve Harvey, it's a comedian called Godfrey, who is hilarious, by the way, and he's known for his impressions. So he made this video impression of Steve Harvey responding to Katt Williams' interview on Club Shay Shay, which is a funny name, by the way. But anyway, his interview, which I'm sure you've seen all over YouTube recently, in the last couple of days. One thing about the interview, really, I guess, like at the beginning, Katt Williams, basically, he's funnier than all the comedians he mentioned. Every single one of them. Well, no, except obviously he mentioned others by, like in a good way, like Dave Chappelle, for example. Dave Chappelle is my favorite comedian for literally of all time. He's really hilarious. I guess second is Eddie Murphy / Katt Williams, mainly because the very first stand-up I've seen was Delirious, Eddie Murphy's stand-up, and so that's why for me he's one of the funniest. He's a funny comedian, a comedy actor as well. So that's why he's second with Katt Williams. But Katt Williams is like a more accomplished, definitely, stand-up comic, because he made more stand-up comedy shows. I think he made more than a lot of people, including probably Dave Chappelle. But Dave Chappelle is a funnier comedian for me. Then he goes to maybe Eddie Griffin, who I haven't seen in a while as well. Eddie Griffin is one of the funniest comedians as well. Kevin Hart might be towards the end of the list somewhere. He's not that. He's funny. He's really funny, and I like him as an actor and a comedian. But he's not one of the greats. Nowhere near. And I'm pretty sure he knows that as well. I don't think he claims that he is. But Steve Harvey, I didn't know he was a comedian until recently, a couple of years ago. And I've seen clips of his stand-up. He wasn't that funny. I thought he was just a presenter, to be honest, at that point. Cedric the Entertainer, I did not know he was a comedian. I thought he was a comedy actor. And he's funny, I like him, but he's not a funny comedian. And that's all really I have to say. I don't know much about the politics of the comedy, really. I love comedy, and I love comedians because from clips I've seen, but I'm not gonna, from what I've seen, basically it's not a gauge of who's good a comedian or not, but that's just my opinion. In terms of Friday, Katt Williams is the most memorable thing about that movie, despite him being in only about 2 scenes, I think, where he gets robbed and in the party later on. Because I've seen that, I searched clips basically recently of him in the movie, because it's been so long since I watched that movie, so I had to kind of check and remember how many, where he was in the movie. But I still remember him in the movie, especially at the end of at the party at the end. And I swear to God, I don't remember a Santa Claus in the movie at all. I literally cannot remember. So it must have been a small thing. So I don't know anything about Ricky Smiley. I didn't even know his name until in the interview. And like I said, I didn't even know he was in that movie because I forgot about any Santa Claus in that movie. So I'm trying to remember. I might watch it recently again soon, just to see about. Yeah, I don't really know much about Santa Claus or Rick Smiley. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about this. So let's check out the hilarious impression of Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey here. Yeah, you thought I was gonna run, huh? Y'all wondering where's Steve Harvey? I know people been waiting on my response to what Katt Williams done said on Club Shay Shay.
Oh my god, this guy's hilarious, man. So yeah, he's leaning really hard on the WH sounds, which what's his name? Steve Harvey does do. I think it's just kind of a way to emphasize points, I guess, in his speech to make him, I don't know what it is, but he's really kind of putting emphasis on that. And the way he says Club Shay Shay, I can imagine Steve Harvey saying it like that. Honestly, the impression is really good, So let's keep going.
I was on Club Shay Shay before Katt Williams. See, the reason why it took so long, I had to pray to God to give me the strength not to get mad. God talked to me every day, every damn day. I've been in this business a long time, boy. See, you done messed up with the wrong one. See, you just sitting there talking that bullshit to Shannon Sharp, talking about I couldn't be a movie star. Yeah. I guess you didn't see you got served. Yeah, that there was acting, huh? Then you gonna say I took Mark Curry's jokes and stole his show. Boy, boy, you got the nerve to call me Mr. Potato Head, calling my ass Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. Woo! That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. But I digress. So what? I wore a wig, huh? People asking, why did you wear a wig? Where and when did you get the wig? Whatever. But your ass thought that shit was real. Everybody thought my shit was tight. They thought it was a real hairline, huh? See, Katt, you done fuck with a dog. You a cat, I'm a dog, huh? We both from Ohio, except you from Dayton, and I'm from, yeah, you guessed it, Cleveland, all day. See, you know what you done did? You done started a war. Yeah, anytime, any place, boy. Anytime, any place. You know, I feel like a rapper. Yeah, this here's a rap battle. Yeah. I'm gonna spit a couple bars for your ass, Katt. Huh? Watch this. I'm gonna show you some real skill, boy. See, you done fucked up, boy. Better watch your ass. That there interview might be your last. Talking all that shit. And
my God, that's hilarious. But yeah, like Steve Harvey does use his hand a lot, man. But that's crazy, man. Like his impression is really well, man. And I'm waiting. I want to see what Steve Harvey says, because I think out of all the allegations about the comedians anyway, him about Katt Williams about talking about Steve Harvey is probably the biggest thing, because it sounds like he's kind of like the ringleader of that small group, you know. He kind of leads the whole thing, and somehow I can't believe that he was apparently the king of comedy. That was apparently his title, or it was because of the some comedy show he did, I guess. It's hilarious because he's really not that funny. I'm surprised, but goddamn. Anyway, let's keep going.
telling them lies.
But yeah, I'm waiting to see what what actually responds, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I see your ass in the street, boy. I'm about to swell up them eyes. Yo, I don't give a damn what people say about Steve, but I'm gonna get that money. You best believe, yeah.
Best believe.
You got one more time to fuck with me, little dude, cause this here gonna be a real family feud. Yeah, I'm telling you that right now. Oh yeah, Williams family, Harvey family. Let's play the feud. Survey set.
God damn, man, his impression is really spot on, man. God damn. Oh man. Well, yeah. So yeah, his voice, his impression, the way he speaks is he's probably one of the best impression comedians I've seen, because he does quite a few that are quite different. I remember he did Schwarzenegger, which is kind of like a popular one, I guess, of the comedians, but that one is good. In a stand-up I remember seeing of his, he did Denzel Washington. He was really good. He did Jason Statham as well, I remember that, and that was surprisingly good as well. Oh man. But yeah, so that's the video. I hope you liked the video, and if you haven't seen it, just go watch some clips of Katt Williams' interview, because it's about 3 hours long, which is insane. So and I watched it in 2 separate days basically, because I couldn't watch the whole thing. But yeah, checked out that video. Checked out this video from Godfrey, which I'll put in the description down below. He's a hilarious comedian, so even search some of his stand-ups, Godfrey, I mean, because he is really funny. He's one of the funniest comedians around, actually. So which it tells you, a lot of people don't know about Godfrey, to be honest, but when you go to, what's the guy's name, Michael Blackson, who responded to Katt Williams, saying he kind of alluded in saying that he, as in Michael Blackson, was one of the top 10 comedians alive, which is crazy bullshit because he's not that funny. The funniest thing I've seen of him was that interview with Logan Paul, when he was saying how people described him like being so black. Uh, so yeah, he really, that's the funniest thing I remember. I'm pretty sure that was him, but that's the funniest thing I remember of him. So I watched some clips of his stand-ups, not that funny. And then you find like people like Godfrey who are not as popular as other people, kind of underground, you'd say, for at least for people outside of America, because a lot of comedians, these comedians, they go to comedy clubs, they do stand-ups here and there, but so people know them, but if they're not promoted, they wouldn't get to us outside of America, so we wouldn't really know. But I remember seeing Godfrey years ago in stand-up, and I've seen clips from here and there from for a few years anyway, and I know him. That's why I'm telling you, there's like so many comedians that are really funny, hilarious, but they're not as funny or they're not as popular as the popular comedians people all know, including Katt Williams. He's hilarious, but a lot of people in the last maybe 10 years, they wouldn't know who Katt Williams is because he's not really promoted. But he's funnier than all of the like the popular comedians right now. He's funnier than Kevin Hart for sure. Like it's not even an argument, to be honest. And I'm surprised people actually talk about Steve Harvey as a comedian in the same like way they talk about Katt Williams. It's weird. Steve Harvey's not that funny. I don't know, man. But anyway, I'm talking a lot here. It's hilarious, but the whole situation is funny, man. And I love that video because it's crazy, the interview. Anyway, I talked too much. I tried to close it earlier, and I'm closing again. Watch the original interview with Katt Williams. It's hilarious, the whole thing, and it's really interesting. Watch the original, this video I reacted to in the description, and I'll see you later. Peace.